Welcome to the Real Board Loft. I'm Trip Foreman, and this is the SUPERbrand VAPORS with an S on the end, not vapor, VAPORS. And the VAPORS is a hybrid shortboard. Looking at this board, I would say that this is the closest of all of the popular shortboards out there, or hybrids out there. This would be the closest hybrid to a shortboard. So if you currently ride shortboards and you're looking for a hybrid style board to be able to drop the length in your board and have it be more fun in smaller, playful surf, this would be a good one to look at. Compared to a standard shortboard, it does have a little bit wider nose, a little bit more width in the center of the board, and then you can see more area out the back. So there's more area right here, there's more width right here, and then a larger tail block going out the back of the board. Also, compared to a standard shortboard, it's going to have a flatter rocker, so it's going to be easier to paddle, easier to catch waves, and then easier to get across those flat sections in the wave with the flatter rocker, and then also with the gas pedal back here, with more width right here, and then more tail block going out the back of the board, you're going to be able to create more speed in average surf. If you're looking at the Super Vapors, other boards that are in the same category would be a board like the Lost V3 Rocket or similar designs from other shapers. So in talking about that category, the hybrid category, this board has a little bit more shortboard in it. So what that means is the bump out in the width in the nose, the bump out in the mid width, the rocker, all of those tweaks are more subtle and closer to a shortboard than with some of the other hybrids. So that transforms into the feeling underfoot of this being a board that it's going to have a little bit more shortboard feel. It's going to turn a little bit more like a shortboard and react quicker like what a shortboard does. So comparing it to your shortboard, it's just going to be easier to paddle, easier to get into waves, and just work better in average surf, although you can surf it in good waves as well. The board has enough rocker to surf in curvy, bigger waves, and the foil on the rails is nice in that the rails aren't too full to use it in more powerful surf. But having that flatter rocker, having that a little bit additional width and more tail area just gives you a little bit more juice compared to a standard shortboard. The bottom shape on this board is a single concave into a double out the back of the board. So that's going to give you good speed, and then that double gives you nice release off the top. Just a really good all-around board to cover a really wide range of use. We've said it before on the Superboards. On the deck of the board, they use a layer of S-glass, which reinforces the deck and is going to keep the deck together and stop it from breaking down as quickly from denting and D-lamps. On the tail of the board, on our Vapors here at Real, we have these carbon strips added on the tail just to reinforce the tail. Also, you'll also see Vapors out there that have like a full graphic tail patch, and those full graphic tail patches are actually an additional layer of cloth across the entire tail. We chose just to go with the carbon just to keep it a little bit lighter, and then also just to give the reinforcements here on the heels. All of the Vapors typically come with a 5-fin setup, and you can use it as either a thruster or a quad. The nice thing about the Superboards is that they come with high-performance fins. They don't come without fins or with plastic fins. They come with a high-end fiberglass fin. So the FCS2 boards will come with FCS2 performance fiberglass fins, and then the future equipped boards will come with high performance futures fins. So if you're looking at this board with a 5-fin setup, you'd be looking at spending like $130 to $150 on a 5-fin set, where that comes standard with this board when you buy it from Real. It's the SUPERbrand Vapors, great all-around hybrid with a good bit of shortboard influence in it. If you have any more questions about this board, you can give us a call at the shop, 252-987-6000, or look us up online, realwatersports.com/surfing. Thanks for tuning in.
My name's Brett Barley, a Real team rider and SUPERbrand Surfboards team rider from Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, and I'm here to break down my Super Quiver with you. I typically have anywhere from like